Hey everybody, welcome to your yoga practice. This is Baxter, one of my boys, and we're going to do a movement practice today. So this will be a short practice to get your body moving and to get the breath at a steady, even pace, which will then, of course, help the nervous system to reset, energize, calm and soothe at the same time. So yoga is amazing how it works on both ends of the spectrum. So when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and come into child's pose. If you would like a blanket underneath the knees, you're welcome to take a blanket underneath the knees or behind the hips, so to give yourself a little bit more padding, a little bit more lift. Okay, go ahead and lay down. So hips move back. You're welcome to stay up here on the forearms if that's better for the neck. You're welcome to reach the arms out long and rest your head and sit on back here. And so begin to tune into how it feels to be in your body. Any limitations that you might be experiencing that you want to be sensitive to, send those areas a little extra care. And then begin to even and smooth your breath so that one inhale flows into the exhale and back again. And start to expand around the belly, the side waist, the low back as you inhale. And draw the navel towards the spine as you exhale. Last couple breaths here, just settling in. And then we'll press into the hands, look forward, and come on to hands and knees. So knees underneath the hips and hands underneath the shoulders here. And we'll begin with some simple cat-cow. So as you inhale, lift the heart, and as you exhale, round the spine. We'll keep going like that so you move with your breath. If your breath timing is a little bit different than mine, that's fine. The goal here is to begin to train the body to move with your breath. And it doesn't need to be a big movement, just starting out here. Last couple rounds. Then we'll come back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and extend the right leg behind you, tuck the toes, place them on your mat, and reach your left fingertips far ahead of you till the arm is straight. Maybe you stay here, draw the low belly in. Maybe you start to lift that back leg. Maybe you lift the front arm. And you'll wobble a little bit, that's fine. Our goal, again, is a smooth, easy breath. Inhale, reach long. You can stay here or exhale, draw that knee in towards the elbow underneath you. Inhale, reach long, and exhale, curl in. Just one more. Inhale, reach long, and then go ahead and release. Set to the other side, so extend that left leg long, tuck your toes, and then reach your right arm long, fingertips to your mat. Draw in on your low belly, and then maybe you lift that back leg, maybe you lift that right arm. Back of the neck is nice and long. We'll take 3 rounds of that curl in. So exhale, curl in, and inhale, stretch long. Reach long, last one, and then release. Go ahead and untuck your toes, press your hips back to child's pose one more time. Let your belly be soft. Then come on back up onto all fours. You're welcome to take tabletop pose instead of down dog at any time. We'll press into down dog, walk your hands forward, just a handprint. Tuck your toes, Keep the knees bent as you lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. So keeping the knees bent helps us to really find length along the spine. And this is the most important part of down dog. Straight legs, it's all right. If you can do it, great. If you can't do it, great. But we're really looking for that long spine. And then maybe here you start to pedal the feet a little bit. Really press into the base of each finger to relieve pressure on the wrists. Notice that your breath is moving. And then come back to center. Move the hips up and back. And we'll walk the hands back towards the feet into a forward fold. Again, bend the knees as much as you like so that the belly rests on or between the thighs here. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and start to sway, ragdoll a little bit. Let your head be heavy. And come back to center. Bend the knees quite a bit. Start to round up the spine one vertebrae at a time. Really tuck in that low belly. Let your arms be heavy, head heavy. And stack your shoulders above your hips and your head above your shoulders. You made it to mountain pose. We're going to step to the top of our mats here into our mountain pose. If you would like something when we work on sun salutations to bring the floor up to you, then you can grab, if you have a couple blocks or a stack of books or a low stool or something, anything you've got around the house to bring the floor up to you if you'd like. So bring the hands to heart center. Shift the weight forward and back on the feet. And then find center. Knees are soft. Shift the weight from side to side. Just find that center point here as you come still. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Exhale, down and out the body. Press the feet down. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and up overhead. Maybe look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Hands to blocks or floor. Lift halfway, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, touch the sky, sweep the arms up, maybe look up. And exhale down and out the body as you bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hands touch something. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, touch the sky. And hands to heart center. Breathe down and out the body. Let's add on. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, lengthen. And step that right foot back and the knee comes down. The back toes untucked. On an inhale, walk your hands up to that front thigh or reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, stay for a breath. So find your feet and that back shin, really press them down and feel that lift up through the heart. And then release your hands to the floor and step back to plank pose. So you can be on knees here or on toes, your choice. Reach your heart forward, heels back. Draw your elbows in. And then let's lower the knees, the hips, the heart, the forehead. Breathe in, lift your heart, cobra pose. And then exhale, press into your hands, back to a push-up, and back to downward facing dog. Again, tabletop pose is there for you if you'd like. Look forward, step or help that right foot forward, back knee down, back toes untucked. And then inhale, walk your hands to that front thigh or reach them up and overhead. We'll stay for a breath or two to feel that stability as you press down into the earth and lift up through the heart, the hands. And then release your hands to blocks or floor. Step up, forward fold. On a breath in, rise to stand. Touch the sky. Breathe down and out the body as you bring the hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, lengthen heart to belly button. And then step your left foot back lightly, knee and top of foot down. Inhale, hands to front knee or up and overhead. Exhale, plant the hands, come to plank pose, top of a push-up on knees or toes. Draw the elbows in, lower the knees, the hips, the belly, the heart, the forehead. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, tuck in the belly, tuck the toes, press up to plank pose, and back to downward facing dog. Good job. Look forward, step or help that left foot forward, back knee, top of foot down. Press into the feet to reach the arms up. And then release the hands to floor or blocks, step up, forward fold. On a breath in, rise to stand, touch the sky. And hands to heart center here, mountain pose. So take just a moment to reground through the feet and lift up through the front body. And maybe feel your heart beating a bit more vigorously. Feel the breath moving a little more deeply. From here, we'll take a few standing poses. So hands to your hips. Inhale and exhale, step that right foot back, turn that back heel down and bend into that front knee. So warrior one stance, back leg strong. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe look up with the heart. Exhale, sweep the arms forward and then back as you lean forward. Inhale, waving up, press into that back foot. Exhale, lean forward, reach your heart forward, fingers back. Inhale. And exhale. Legs are strong. Inhale. Sweeping the body. Exhale. Bringing in that good energy that you want for your day and letting go of what doesn't serve. Inhale, reach the arms up. Now straighten that front leg and then sweep the hands behind you to the low back. And as you exhale, tilt forward, just 45 degrees or maybe 90 degrees. But we want to use the back muscles here. Okay. Press into that back foot. And then as you're ready, maybe you fold forward over that front leg. Release your head and neck. So this is a balance pose. You might feel a little wobbly. Gaze at a non-moving point. Inhale, release your hands to floor or blocks. That right hand stays right underneath the right shoulder. Squeeze the legs and then sweep that left arm out to the side and up for a revolved triangle here. As you're ready, hands to floor or blocks, step up, simple step, and forward fold. Rise to stand, touch the sky, and hands to heart center, and down to your hips. Other side. Inhale, lift, and exhale, step that left foot back, turn the heel in and down, and bend into that front knee. So if you need a little more fire today, you're welcome to bend pretty deeply. So the thigh is parallel with the floor, but make sure that back foot is pressing down into the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and we'll wave. Exhale, forward. Legs are nice and strong, using your breath. Recommit to the outer edge of the back foot. Last wave here. And this time, reach the arms overhead, straighten that front leg. You may want to hop that back foot in a bit if you stretched it out, and then release the hands to the low back. Lift your heart one more time and then lean forward, maybe to 45 degrees, maybe parallel to the floor. Soften in that front knee and commit to your back foot. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, release the hands to blocks or floor and release the upper body. Release your head and neck. On your next inhale, press into the hands and the feet. Lift halfway, left hand underneath the shoulder. Sweep that right arm out to the side and up. Okay, lots of space around the neck. Legs very strong. And then go ahead and release. Hands to blocks or floor. Simple step up, no fancy moves. Forward folds. Rise to stand, touch the sky. And hands come to heart center. Nice. Take a big step back. Turn to face the wide edge of your mat. Turn your toes out. Your knees turn out. And then bend into those knees for a goddess squat. So again, this squat can be pretty shallow or it can go deeper, your choice. And as you inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. And then exhale, hands to heart center, sink in a little deeper. Inhale, sweep the arms up, knees wide. Exhale, hands to heart. Building some strength in the backs of the thighs and fronts of the thighs. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, release, stand up. And hands come to heart center. Beautiful. Heel toe or hop your feet together. And we'll take one little balance before we start to close out our practice. So find a non-moving point out ahead of you on the floor. And then as you shift your weight into that right foot, go ahead and draw the left knee in towards the chest and flex the foot. Nice. You're welcome to grab onto that knee, same hand. And then when you're ready, draw that knee out to the side, press into that standing foot, lift up through the heart. Maybe that opposite arm reaches out to the side to counterbalance. Hand to knee pose. And then draw that knee back to center. Take that knee with the opposite hand. Recommit to that standing leg and maybe sweep that left arm behind you. Maybe look behind you for a little twist. Go ahead and release. Come on back. Draw the knee into the chest. And then release it down. Shake it out. Nice. Other side. Hands to heart center. Press down into your left foot to lift that right knee. Flex the foot. Shoulders relaxed. And then again, take right knee and right hand. Lift up again. And maybe rotate that knee out externally. Reach your left arm out to the side if you wish. Might look over that right shoulder. Make sure you're breathing nice and easy. And then come back to center, hand to opposite knee. And then from here, twisting the upper body back. Maybe look over that back shoulder towards your back hand. Standing legs strong. We'll come back to center, hug that knee in, and place it back down. Go ahead and shake it out. Let's come to the top of our mats and make our way to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to blocks or floor, lift halfway, and let's step back to downward facing dog. Upside down V here. Inhale here, press into the hands. Exhale, lower the knees. Untuck your toes. Let's press back to child's pose. So here is a good time to assess how you're feeling at this point in your practice. Start to let everything slow down. The mind, the breath, the body. Allow the breath to move deep between the shoulder blades down into the low back. We'll make our way to hands and knees and roll over onto our backs. Knees bent, feet flat to the floor. Draw that right knee in towards your chest and extend that left leg long. Feel the back body as you exhale. Feel the back body sink, the shoulders sink, head heavy. Place your right foot to the floor. Draw your left knee in towards the chest and extend that right leg long. And again, soften the shoulders, soften the edges of the eyes. Bring that left foot to the floor, right foot to the floor. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. Arms come out wide. And let the knees sway from side to side. Welcome to let the head move in the opposite direction of the knees. And begin to go slower than you want to go. Coming back to center, draw the knees into the chest, hug them in, maybe reach the forehead towards the knees. And place the feet back to the floor, head back to the floor. Widen the feet, let the knees knock in towards one another, and allow one hand to come near the belly, one hand near the chest, so that the elbows can rest on the floor. Gently close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. And the next time you breathe in through the nose, fill the heart, the rib cage, and the belly. And then exhale, release through the belly, the rib cage, and the heart. 2 more like that. Breathing in. Heart, rib cage, belly, and release from the belly, the rib cage, and the heart. Last one. Release your hands down by your sides. You are welcome to stay here in constructive rest for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me for this short practice. I hope you feel energized, reset, and clear. Today, as you move forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and a deep peace in your heart. I hope we get to practice again soon.